Hello everyone, what should be a good multimeter? Fast, accurate, multifunctional and preferably inexpensive. This is the kind of device I want to show you in this video. This is a VM-600M multimeter from VENLAB. It has a high speed of operation and a variety of measurement modes. By the way, there is great news. Now you can buy such a multimeter at a significant discount. To do this, you need to use the promo code, which I will leave in the description under this video. There will also be a link in the description, by clicking on which you can buy this multimeter. And now let's take a detailed look at the configuration of this device and all its features. Inside the box is a user manual, probes, batteries, fuses, and the multimeter itself. First of all, let's look at the characteristics of the device. The VM-600M multimeter can measure frequencies up to 10 MHz. It also measures the gain of transistors, constant voltage up to 1000 volts, alternating voltage up to 750 volts. The current strength is up to 20 amperes. Resistance up to 60 megohms. Then the standard functions of checking the diodes and the electrical circuit. Capacity up to 100 microfarads. Also, this multimeter has the functions of detecting an electric field and infrared radiation. The parameters of this device are excellent. Now let's look at the multimeter. The VM-600M multimeter is quite large and looks massive. But personally I like it. On the back side of the case there are fasteners for probes and a powerful magnet so that you can fix the multimeter on any metal surface. In the upper part of the device there is a flashlight and an electric field sensor. On the front there is a large screen, a button for enabling and disabling additional functions, an infrared radiation sensor, a connector for checking the gain of transistors and a button for turning on, off the backlight and flashlight. Just below is a disk switch of measurement modes. It works very smoothly and clearly. And at the bottom there are 4 connectors for connecting probes. It's common, main, and 2 connectors for measuring current, milliamps and up to 20 amps. Without a doubt, this device has a pleasant appearance and a convenient location of switches. The wire at the probes is very soft and flexible. The maximum measurement limit for these probes is 1000 volts and 20 amperes. Now I will install the batteries, connect the probes, and it will be possible to check all the measurement modes of the multimeter. Everything is ready, now you can proceed to testing this device. The first measurement mode is constant voltage. This battery has a voltage of 1.18 volts. Another battery. Its voltage is 1.34 volts. I also measure the voltage of this charger. 5.15 volts. When measuring, you can set a larger measurement limit, for example, 600 volts, and in this mode, measure the battery voltage. In this case the measurement results will be less accurate and rounded to the first digit after the decimal point, and if you set a smaller measurement limit, for example, 600 millivolts, the multimeter will give a warning signal. Next, the measurement of alternating voltage. I am measuring the voltage in the electrical network. 243 volts. The next mode is the measurement of the AC voltage current. To measure the current strength, the red probe must be switched to this connector. Now I'm going to measure what current this soldering iron consumes. I have already connected one wire to the soldering iron plug. The current strength is approximately 120 milliamps. With an increase in the power of the soldering iron, the current strength also increases. Now it is 180 milliamps. This is followed by the mode of measuring the DC voltage current. In order to test this multimeter mode, I will use this device. This is a resistive load. I made it to check the chargers for smartphones. Here in this video you can see in detail how to make such a device, and what it is capable of. The link to this video will be in the description. To this resistive load, I will connect a charger that has a maximum current of 2 amperes. Now, when you press these buttons, you can see what current the charger gives under load. Now the current is 230 milliamps. 380. If you connect 3 resistors, the current will reach 460 milliamps. Well, the VM-600M multimeter copes perfectly with measuring the current strength. The next measurement mode is the gain of transistors. As an example, I will use transistor 9014. The transistor must be installed in this connector in accordance with the cap. The contacts in this connector are located quite deep, so you need to press down the transistor. The measurement result is 343. The transistor is quite serviceable. Then the frequency measurement. In order to test this measurement mode, I opened an online frequency generator, and now we will see how the values will correspond. To measure the frequency, the red probe must be returned to the main connector. 126 Hz. The device also shows 126 Hz. 543. 1526. 5180 Hz. 11657. 20154 Hz. This multimeter measures the frequency very accurately. The next measurement mode is capacity. First, I will check the capacitor, which says 10 nanofarads. And the multimeter shows 10.5 nanofarads. Another capacitor, electrolytic, for 100 microfarads. The measurement result is 91 microfarads. There are no problems with measuring capacity. Next, checking the diodes. Check the electrical circuit and beep. There is a slight delay when triggered. But in general, this mode works very well. Next is the measurement of resistances. I'll check two resistors. The first resistor is at 10 ohms. 10.8 ohms. Pretty accurate. And another 47 kilo ohm resistor. First you need to set the appropriate measurement limit. 46.8 kiloohms. The results are accurate. Another measurement mode is the determination of the electric field. It's an electrical wire. And the last measurement mode, which is not so common, is the determination of infrared radiation. To check this measurement mode, you will need a remote control. You need to point it at this sensor and press any button. As you can see, when you press the button, this sensor starts to glow red. As testing has shown, all measurement modes in the VM-600M multimeter work quickly and accurately, and the measurement results are accurate. It is also worth noting the smooth and reliable operation of this disk switch. As for these two buttons, they have several functions. A short press of this button enables or disables additional measurement modes. For example, in AC voltage measurement mode, when the function button is pressed, the multimeter switches to frequency measurement mode. And when pressed again, it returns to the voltage measurement mode. When this button is pressed for a long time, the multimeter records the measurement results on the screen, for example, a 47 kilo ohm resistor. The value is saved on the screen. This button turns the backlight on and off. Long press turns on and off the flashlight. Well, it is obvious that the VM-600M multimeter from VENLAB is a convenient, accurate and multifunctional device. I have tested many multimeters and I can say with confidence that this one is one of the best. This concludes this video. If you liked it, then click on the subscribe button so as not to miss the new video on my channel, which will appear very soon. I thank you for watching and see you soon.